ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hello, this is James Spann. You've clicked onto our Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday morning, the 6th of December. And man, it's cold out there this morning, but we are talking the potential for record warmth by the weekend. Let's go to some Skycam shots at the ridiculous hour of about 5 o'clock this morning. There's a look at the Eastern Bypass in Montgomery from our Skycam on the eastern side of the city there. Over in Tuscaloosa, we're looking at the intersection of University Boulevard and Greensboro Avenue downtown. Christmas lights are looking good there. And they are also looking good on the Courthouse Square in Jasper up in Walker County. That's the view there from the King Building. This morning, the flow is beginning to change a little bit across the country. The Clipper is moving off the northeastern coast. It's out of here. In the wake of that, of course, we have this cold, dry air, but we'll see that trough that's off the Pacific Northwest coast digging down to the south and setting up a big upper-level system over the southwest United States over the weekend. And that's going to mean some quick changes here. Now, look at the cold air this morning. You can clearly see how the snowpack is really impacting the cold temperatures up there. We've got some readings down to 10 below zero over Wisconsin. Looks like Chicago is sitting at 9 below zero. And that we're on the edge of that air mass. The air we have this morning is coming over the snowfield, and accordingly, it's really colder than guidance had forecast. Many spots are in the 20s this morning, upper 20s, down into North Alabama with low 30s elsewhere. And we'll see a cool day today. Highs only in the low and mid-50s with a good deal of sunshine. Here's a look at your snow. Well, it's not the snow cover chart. That's the 3-day snowfall. Snow that has come down over the last 3 days, and you can clearly see we've got a really nice snowpack there across the Midwest, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast. I mean, it is a winter wonderland up there. And we're going to see that map changing in coming days as the emphasis shifts back to the storm back in the southwest United States and the southern Rockies. This is the expected rain valid through Monday evening of next week, and there's a little sliver of green, and that's, again, just kind of a courteous strip there. And, yes, there could be a few rogue showers somewhere tomorrow all the way through Monday, but just not very many. As the main organized action stays off to the west, it's going to rain where they don't need it, Oklahoma and Texas. Big snows out there in the Rockies and the Wasatch, the mountains, and heavy rain for places that normally don't get rain. Phoenix, Arizona could see some good rain from that thing. It's just like everybody's getting rain but us. It's been a familiar story in this, what should be our driest year on record for it, at least Birmingham. There's a look at the model output for noon today. This is the 06C GFS, and you can see our system off the coast of Oregon and Washington. That'll be the one to watch. At the surface, we are in very dry air, cool air with that air coming off the snowfield. Sunny with, again, low to mid-50s today. Tomorrow, there's our developing western storm, and that'll be messy out there, but wonderful for the skiers. They'll love that. Saturday, starting off the weekend, there's a look at your trough in the west. We're just going to stay with this level. This is 500 millibars, and again, we're under a ridge here. Obviously, there's no trigger for rain, but there will be a decent pool of moisture, so we'll see some clouds around tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And again, there could be a shower somewhere, but they'll be very isolated. There's a look at Sunday. The trough is deeper out there. Monday of next week, the trough's still not moving all that much, and the key to our weather next week is how this whole thing comes out. And we'll just see how this run handles it. There's a look at Tuesday. It comes out in pieces. One piece comes out, lifting up there towards Chicago, but the main trough is still hanging back. And again, we're under ridging, and we'll go down to the surface, and you can see moisture trying to get in here late Tuesday with the surface low up there near Cincinnati. So maybe by Tuesday night we'll have some showers in here, and then Wednesday the main system begins to lift out, and we'll go to the surface look there Wednesday, and a pretty decent pool of moisture. You know, maybe, just maybe, we can get this thing lifting out slowly and somewhat intact, and we'll have a few decent showers and storms Tuesday night and Wednesday. But that seems to be the main window for showers next week, and I'm still not convinced it's going to be a big rain producer. And then we'll go into Thursday of next week. The thing is lifting just north of here, and at the surface we get into a dry slot, and it turns colder with the rain moving on to the east. So again, for the moment, it looks like our primary window for showers with this feature will come Tuesday night and Wednesday of next week. And then on Friday the 14th, the system is kicked on out of here. No, it's pretty chilly there toward the end of next week. Highs maybe around 50 and lows down in the 20s. But the GFS continues to suggest that this thing out there at mid-month, we're looking at December the 17th now, that trough could be a good rain producer. At the surface low is near Muscle Shoals. Doesn't that look good? And look at the cold air plowing in behind that thing. That's a 1,044 millibar high coming over that big snowpack. That's suggesting a good snowstorm there for St. Louis and Des Moines and Chicago with rain and storms down here. And then look at the next day. A flood of cold air with that trough, don't you know? 540 line down to the Gulf of Mexico. Windy, cold, a few snow flurries. And quite frankly, I'm not that interested in the cold. I'm more interested in the snow potential or the rain potential with that. But if you took this on face value, yep, there'd be a good rain event on the late in the 16th and the 17th, and a huge change to cold weather on the 18th. And then at the end of the cycle on the 21st, 4 days before Christmas, the flow flattens out. A little shortwave over the Great Lakes and a trailing front. We'll see. As we often say here, anything beyond 7 days is somewhat voodoo, but there's some degree of skill in recognizing the pattern, and that's the reason we show you that. And we sure hope that rain event on the 17th comes on in as forecast there. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.